I've just been brought 3 younger bullocks down to Malton, and despite setting off at like 9:30, there was a hell of a queue to get unloaded. They said they had some sort of issue, I don't know what, where they couldn't get started straight away. There was about 12 waiting, and I accidentally went past them. I thought, oh, why is he parked there? Because he was leaving a gap for people to pass. No, I had to sit and wait in the washing out area for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But anyway, after all that, mine were number 217 out of 250 or thereabouts. And they do a draw there on these big for sale days, and what would the draw be but start at 220, which was the very pen after mine. If we were 217 1819, so they're going to start on 220, and mine will be sold the last pen of the day, which will be about 4 o'clock probably, or certainly after 3. I'm not waiting till then. So even though it's only 12, I thought, well, I think I'll go home. I've had a walk round and seen them absolutely heaving with one similar to mine. The thing is, I have a cow at home. Was looking a little bit like she was going to calve late yesterday, and I want to really just see what. I don't want to be going back at 5 o'clock after 4 and find that she's trying to calve somewhere because she's outside. This is a real learner. I walked down to the to Yates. He's got to go to the bank anyway, and that West Bank, because I had a big cheque to put in actually from shares. Got that done, and down at Yates's they've got it's not actually to do with Yates's, it's just in the car park opposite. There's the first 2 electric charging points in Malton, and they weren't in use. I thought they were. Anyway, I just took some photos of them. A real learner. Because I think they could be saleable for my shutter stock. I thought originally, well, if they somebody was charging there, it'd be interesting to have to even video them attaching the thing to the car. But it was deserted. Well, there's 2 spaces marked out in blue, and apparently it was in the paper. Apparently it cost £80,000 to install those 2 points. I think it was 80, it might have been 40. Check that really. Putting the left indicator on. Way too early. Instead of going up that path. I wouldn't have been totally surprised if they did do. I think it's a young lad. He's just struggling to look at everything at once, isn't he, at the moment? too near the curb. Braking without reason. I'm just going to give him a test. He's going rather too slowly, but not excessively. There was somebody on the main road this morning. I didn't have the camera on, and they were he's braking because the examiner, he's not examining us. He instructed us now there's roadworks ahead, but there isn't. A fake roadworks sign. Anyway, this morning there was somebody on the main road, and he's going to panic here. They were going about 40 miles an hour all the way between Pickering and Malton with this huge great queue behind them. I bet they're going to the bypass. We won't go up to Pickering. This is one of his first lessons, you can tell. I'll just do a turn left here, I bet. Oh, he's not got his indicator on. Should have had it on if he was going to turn left. Stab. And my dog's in the back looking for it. What the hell's up? Why are we going so slowly? He's not too bad. We reach 50 miles an hour. It's possible that he's being picked up from one of the villages along here, taken into Malton for to get traffic experience. Quite like using, when I'm empty especially, using the cruise control. I only found out I've had this pickup at least 5 years, and the one before it had very similar cruise control, but when you set it, say I set it at 50 miles an hour, because that's actually the speed limit for a trailer. I often do 55, but you set it to 50, and I always found it quite annoying. You couldn't change that, so I thought, but you can. There's a little rocker switch above, which you use to set it, and you can just ease it up a little bit or down a little bit. Which I'm doing there now. I'm just going up slightly. We're just on 52 now. I'm about keeping up with these if I'm not. But what I would say, I don't think it's the most economical, because if I'm driving it manually, and it's a slight downhill like this, I let it sort of creep up a bit and use that speed gained from descending a slight hill to gain momentum. Of course, it doesn't know anything about that. Sure that I'm going to have to click out of it here. It's easily done. You just, as soon as you touch the brake or clutch or anything else, it comes out of it. Oh, they're going in there. Plus you can cancel it by pressing the button that starts it. Seems to be queuing to get to this fuel here because the Middleton service station is all dug up. I assume they're just going to refurbish it. Traffic lights here are what you'd call smart. If there's nothing coming on the side road, just stay on green with this. I've never seen it at night. Because at night the side roads aren't so busy. The one to the left mainly goes to Lidl. I don't know, it like knows how many are waiting or anything to prioritise. Everywhere you look, they've got trays and trays of like bedding plants. There's some there look quite good actually. They all look good, but when you actually get them home and if you buy any, you think, well, what the hell do I do with it now? Because I don't really have anywhere to put bedding plants and things, apart from in a pot. I think we're going to go east forward. It's the first proper bikers I've seen all day. There was one or two floating about around Malton, but like we're just going to work and things, I think. I assume that going in, not out. Trying to get in. along here, but it doesn't take long to go through. They're doing some sort of road surfacing at the junction, where it's really just a farm entrance, but I think there's more to it than that. I don't think they're doing the farm road. I'm assuming maybe they've put in some cabling or something. Nobles from Whitby doing it. See, I noticed this morning, it didn't seem to take long before the lights changed, and they got quite a few got through, so it wasn't a particularly long wait. In fact, I didn't quite stop this morning. I didn't then either, did I? So I don't just think they're not actually doing the whole farm road. It's just a bit at the end. But they're putting like a curb up as well, so it's almost like, oh, I've just thought, well, it's into the valley weekend, it's the mag bikers weekend, into the, I think it's on the way to Driffield. It used to be you used to go to this little valley. It was near Foxholes, if I remember right, but no, maybe not, but near Wetwang. I can't even remember where it was, but we went to a couple of times when we were younger. And it's one of the dry valleys on the Wolds, and you just went down into this dry valley, which had like a farm track along through the middle of it, and camped either side, and then they are fascinating, these dry valleys, quite steep-sided in the limestone, always rather dry, although there would be, in the sort of extreme rainfall, water would run through them. And some castration rings and some pour on wormer for cattle, really. And then I want to order some fence stakes and a silage sheet to be delivered later.
our swords in our hands against the sea.